Right, mates, are we online? I think so. Oh yeah, here we go, hang on. Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Cool. Do I sound very clear at all? Alright, great. So, this might be boring, but I think it might be okay. Wow, New Game Plus. So I'm going to start Run of Dishonored 2. I finished it for the first time a couple of weeks ago. I was playing as Emily, doing stealthy. I'm going to play stealthy, do lots of saving, you know, trying stuff out and then going back and, you know, and doing it perfectly. What we're going to do this time is, I'm going to play as Corvo, going to be high chaos, and I'm going to put a little rule in for myself where I never save, I never auto-save. I've basically got to try and do the whole mission in one, and because I'm doing high chaos, it's just like, it's just going to get, you know, it's going to get nasty. Yeah, so the whole point is that you just go through and kill everyone, or whatever. It's actually, wow, look at this. Wow, that's great. That's brilliant. Okay, well whatever, we'll do very hard. No, we don't need the tutorial. I was just playing it the other week, how hard could it be? The only difference is I'm going to be playing as Corvo, but I played the first Dishonored, so if it's anything like that. Oh, and I will be watching all the story, because I want to see what Corvo says about stuff. So.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Kaldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Kaldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece. Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little Sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Can't still my heart.
I don't know about you guys, but I think this is a pretty great character select screen. So let's choose this guy.
Cast you in cold marble. Corvo Attano, how handsome you are for a man of your age. And how long had you hidden the mark of the outsider? I expect it's a wonderful story.
I'll lock him in the Empress's chambers, and then I'll bring him to Coldridge Prison until his trial. My father lost it all. Sent me to the City Watch, one step above begging. Think I had to take your orders? Corvo Attano, son of a Zirconan tradesman.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lord Corvo, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
Oh!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the City Watch. The Empress's last resort, the safe room inside your daughter's chambers, is holding enough gold to buy an island. And they say this is one of the only two keys.
What happened? Alexei, the throne room, Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
I'll skip all them since I've played the game. But the completionist in me can't ignore them. Oh.
Dunwall always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable.
I do want to go and inspect it.
Maybe I should just spin it. Pick a place to lick my wounds. I've got to regroup. Damn it. I need to pee.
Here we go.
Delilah took away the mark of the outsider. No more sorcery.
I can't believe Rams... is Lady Emily all
There's a
right?
coup underway. Emily is... she's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you. Get away and help Emily.
I'm sorry, Captain Mayhew. Goodbye.
Time to kill everybody. Gonna kill that guy.
These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos. Disloyal dogs.
Yep.
With the throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramsays once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain. Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's anyone else's fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another,
Time to fucking kill
Ramsay
him.
is too...
Or die.
You aren't going anywhere!
Early retirement, Captain. Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily.
This time I'll get you.
They'll pay for this, but I need to regroup, away from Dunwall.
Huh? Stop!
Come on.
Murdered for nothing more than their loyalty to Emily. Ruthless.
Yeah,
Look at this place.
They were ruthless.
Senseless killing. Emily, I'll make this right. I promise.
Alright then. Ramsey's dead. That's about it, right? In the stealth run through, it's all like, oh, let him get out, listen in on people, see what's going on. But no, just kill him. Still in a stealth run, it makes my life easier.
As we both know, whoever's killing off my detractors is doing so for calculated effect, undermining me. The Crown Killer is being guided by someone. But who? Tomorrow's the anniversary of Mother's death. A sad day for us both. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've protected me, and taught me how to protect myself. You've helped me see what was right for the people of the Empire. We drained the flooded district, fought back the gangs, and yesterday we launched a beautiful ship in Mother's name. I'm trying to become the sovereign she wanted me to be. But Father, I wouldn't be here without you.
Well, that's just lovely.
Anton Sokolov made this lock. Emily would fall asleep in here after the plague. I'll need this. I suspect the Crown Killer is connected to Delilah. Out into the world once more. How many people had forgotten this mask? The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. This could be handy.
Yes, one will do. It's big old lumps of gold. Alright, let's go.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. should make my way to the docks.
Sorry, just trying to view my own Twitch chat. There we go.
Gotta get out of Dunwall.
What do we think? Can we make it? Oh no, that was stupid. Ooh! That's death number 1. It was entirely my own fault.
I've got to get out of Dunwall.
So I'm not allowed to autosave. I have to use the checkpoints.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help. Delilah turned Emily to stone. I will find a way to make her flesh again. You're not fit for that watch uniform. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Corvo Attano has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find him. That's it. We've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Something's gotta give. Empress Emily Caldwin and her royal protector Corvo Attano are now wanted criminals. Let me remind you, there's a reward for your help in capturing enemies of the state. Sure. Holy shit!
Come on then.
What? Hey, who is...
Alright.
Still warm.
Shit! What was that?
Who's there?
So dead!
I should have been here before.
Kiela, sorry you missed us. I'll be taking the children away from Dunwall earlier than expected. A few weeks before the upcoming anniversary of Empress Jessamine's death. Things are about to get bad, and I'm not just talking about the Crown Killer. Besides, there's profit to be made bringing new silver miners down south. So arrangements must be made. Ta for now.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
That's Corvo Atano!
Me out.
You're done! This won't get to pieces! No! Damn it! Revenge! Strike at me then!
Just gonna loot your friends.
You bastard! Take it!
Ow. Defeated by a fence.
Yes.
Ah, this is the street from the end of the game as well. It's the same street.
So let's see. What was it?
I'm exhausted, and it's just
Hey,
been
who
one...
is...
What's going on here?
Stay silent. She was confused.
Special edition. Empress Delilah Caldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper, Emily Atano, and the murderous royal protector have been arrested.
Get out of here.
You have until tomorrow to print it.
I never should have listened to your rubbish.
Don't make a pig's ear.
I don't want to die! No.
Traitorous dog.
If I kill this guy, does anything get printed at all? Shit on meat. Oh, I actually kind of regret that, because I could have talked to him at the end of the game, maybe. Well, we'll remember and see if anything happens.
Familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live.
I didn't sign up to fight some freak like the Crown Killer, the cannibal and whatnot.
Someone is asking for trouble over there. Better search the office very carefully. I wonder who that was. Delilah and the Duke didn't hire the most refined assassin. I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
So it's a coup. Caldwins have finally fallen. Never thought I'd see the day.
It seems so. And even the legendary Corvo Atano couldn't stop it.
There's money to be made on this, mark my words.
You seem chuffed and happy. What if it all goes to pieces? Sometimes these things end with people like us face down on an executioner's block.
I'll be fine, I assure you. My grandpa returned home.
Huh? What?
Someone's not feeling well!
God!
I need help!
Someone! Someone protect me!
Shit! Let's have a look.
I'll have a look around.
Screw that $1 can wait.
Wonder what else you got, Wes.
be better, but...
Something moved. Pretty sure of it.
Yeah, something moved.
No way!
No one heard that.
What? Somebody's not feeling well.
Yes, they've lost their head.
I'll be damned!
Alrighty.
I'll search for you.
1, 2, 3.
Swear I saw something. Wait, I'll have a look over. Look everywhere.
No. Damn it.
Be on your guard.
Found
right,
anything
boys? Nothing. Shit.
That's Corvo Atano!
Give me away.
No! Damn it! Around here!
What is that?
He threw a rock at me. Let's try again. Did I get anything good?
What? Did I imagine that?
That's Corvo Atano.
Stuff thrown at me hurts.
Take this!
He was shooting. No one, I guess.
So hungry. Might be time to spring for fish cake.
Leave me alone. Please.
I don't feel like talking. I told her, if you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it. No use making trouble.
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of
Nothing.
Hope you're alone.
No! Damn it!
Royal Protector! What the? No! You aren't going anywhere! He's wounded! Let's finish it!
Any more for any more? How much more of these smoke?
Ramsey's been busy. Gotta find a ship.
Hard getting any business done here in Dunwall. Let's hope nothing changed. City Watch?
Leave it to the Hatter gang to try to profit from the chaos of this coup.
Can't make it easier for them. That's what I'm saying. We need a network of shops selling contraband, just like they've got down in Serconis. People are getting rich in Colero and Karnaca, even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we run security for the shopkeepers.
Right, and we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing in our favor for once.
Holy shit! Is that a gunshot?
Huh?
Looky, a visitor to Hatter territory.
I have no time for criminals.
I just saw something.
Look! In the water!
Can't see anything down here.
I know you're here somewhere.
Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who's seized the throne. They have Emily and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes. Merciful didn't kill anyone. Was definitely detected. So yeah, there we go. Lethal assault. I still have no idea where the other painting is. Great, one mission down. A bunch to go.
Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow.
What could it be?
I remember this endless cold. Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress. I gave you my mark for a reason. I wanted to know what happens when you take an honorable man's life away. When you push his face down in the mud. What will you do, given the chance? And what a sight it was. You gave yourself over to blood and terror. Gave it everything you had. Then you spent 15 years making sure it wouldn't happen again. But now it has. And this time, you know where it leads. Will you do it all again? Where is that good man now?
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along. Never thought I'd be...
Look at this delicious skill tree. I assume all this stuff is the same, looks the same. vision.
Be here again.
Oh. That was me getting used to it.
Feels as good as I remember. Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne.
By killing everyone.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark.
To kill.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
What could it be?
Just when you think you've got it all figured out, just as you're starting to relax, you look up and there are wolves at the gate. Wolves with red muzzles. Hungry for your insides. Everything has turned to shit. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18. Boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing, 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor. And I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. In the 36 years since, I've buried countless enemies. Most deserved what they got, but I wonder if that even matters. I've stopped dozens of assassins, but the one who got through eats at my dreams. Who'd have thought I'd come home to Karnaca, the most wanted man in the Empire, following the trail of a monstrous killer? Who'd have thought I'd be on the run again, ready to wade through another river of blood?
Sleep off. Huh.
cursed. You're up.
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Addermeyer Institute's been there for a long time, but Hypatia wasn't around when I lived in Karnaca. Delilah's powerful. How is it possible I haven't crossed her path in all these years? Before I leave Serkonos, Duke Luca Abel and I are going to meet face to face, and he'll pay for all this. Mortimer Ramsey, the entitled son of entitled parents. The Duke's coup relied on a weasel like you. As assassins go, the Crown Killer was messy, vulgar. The Duke wanted people afraid. Sokolov always seemed ageless. Not now. With that watchtower, the only way to get to Addermeyer is through the carriage station.
Really, I want dark vision just so I can actually see stuff. So let's stick with it. Here or here? Yeah,
I miss listening to old Anton Sokolov and his travel stories. He even explored Pandyssia.
Across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Crystal years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel and Dreadnought.
my guess is the killer is a patient. Maybe he needs... comma. Right, comma. Maybe he needs some treatment.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Yes, I am.
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower. That's Adamire in the distance.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to cut it off there. So... goodbye. Thanks for watching.